Shanti, how can you be flexible in your everyday life and what you do and how you look at things?
Yes. So let's look at physical flexibility. If those who are physically flexible, they can become mentally also flexible. This is why yoga positions, your body is flexible, your mind becomes flexible. Vice versa also, those who are mentally flexible, their body becomes flexible. Those who are mentally very stiff, their body is not as flexible. Another thing is, simplest example, I taught a headstand to adults, Some are look like in perfect shape, they cannot master headstand. Others look totally out of shape and they can do it. The secret was the one who was skinny and in shape had no experience in the past, so they were afraid of losing balance. The one who was out of shape in childhood used to do headstand, so they had memory that I did it, so I can do it now. So I'm just showing you the connection. Okay. Flexibility of body and mind. But people consider flexibility of body to be important. Real flexibility we need is in the thoughts. Thoughts are subtler and more powerful. That comes into speech and speech into action. So what is flexibility of mind? Most people are programmed being rigid. Because of religion, they are rigid about belief, about belonging to race, belonging to nation, belonging to anything, they are programmed with it. So mental flexibility is think out of the box or be born again. Like birds are born first in the form of egg and then hatch out of the egg. So we are born in the form of egg, like we are conditioned into our religion, our belief, our social situation. Then second stage to really flexibility is hatch out of the egg. Question, think out of the box. This is where most people are caught into certain belief. Certain belief is, I cannot do it. Memories of the past. Others say, I can do it. So all this is restraining us. So our own conditioning restrains us. So if you think out of the box, I'm not limited to my body, my senses or mind. I can do anything I want because I'm consciousness, I'm spirit, everything is possible. Things become possible. We are programmed. This is why it came to me because I met somebody, just older person my age, even younger than me, and their mental, physical makeup, they were weak, just weak. Their talks were so silly, so negative. I say, I'm not interested in this, So what I find is environment influences and people who are constantly bombarded by that becomes their nature, they become rigid. Okay? So I find when I come across people that I'm so much freer because I'm not bound and I don't realize because I don't associate with those things. And when I come across people, how rigid they are not willing to see themselves, they're not willing to change, they don't think they can change. All these are conditioning. So my idea is associate with people who are positive. Associate with people who have love, expansion and compassion that allows you to expand yourself instead of being with people. Even people may be successful, The people want to be, so you become creative. If you are flexible, you are creative. But what do people do to become creative? They invent the ways to build the business, social activities, and build attachment. So they feel occupied and they think they are creative. You know, they're going to the clubs, they are going on vacation, all this. This is only hiding away. So true creativity, from the perspective of spiritual growth, true creativity takes you inward and you lose interest in the outside world and find joy being content. This is true creativity. True creativity and flexibility is, just imagine, one experiences the world and then realizes nothing has real value. So they become renunciate. Renunciate means they don't give up anything. Things fall away, they have no interest. So they choose to possess nothing and rely on God. They realize that God has created us and provided us. And simplest example, anyone who tried to trust God, monks who take that vow of renunciation, for several months they have to possess nothing. Only whatever you are given you eat. Expect nothing, you know. And this is what they did, and almost everyone said that there was never time they starved, just people provided. And living example was Peace Pilgrim. She spent 3 days in Glasgow ashram, and you can read about her, that she chose without any Eastern background. She was not born into monkhood, but her inner calling that I would walk until shelter is provided and fast until food is provided. She was always provided and she remained healthy in spite of this, walking and everything. So this shows that when we become flexible, that means we let go of all the tensions controlling I and me and my, you and I are separate. So when we cultivate that feeling, that is called true flexibility. True flexibility is to be open to receive grace of God. So if you look from that perspective, so I'm bringing out many perspectives. So flexibility of body, mind, emotions, flow, everything is interconnected. Okay. Any question or any thought along the line?
Well, then it connects with no expectation. It connects to the idea of no expectation.
Yes.
Because if you have expectation, you're not flexible.
Right. So everything is interconnected. So basically, if you look at the central thought, we are spark of God. We are pure consciousness. We don't have inside or outside. We don't have pleasure or pain, gain or loss, subject or object. All are created. So true flexibility is really being to true essence. Okay. So that you can relate into worldly life and relate to spiritual life. Okay.